What's up? Yo, happy Saturday morning live, season 4, episode 2, unprepared. I don't know what was wrong with chat. I couldn't get the chat to go up in the, the thing over there. I couldn't get it to go. I don't know why. I was trying really hard too, and then all of a sudden it just wouldn't work. That was the weirdest thing. Thank you for the update on the stream. Appreciate that. Dang it, Wes. Oh, you know what? I need to go under. I actually had a couple of things I was working on, and I realized how behind we were, so I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do there. And then the chat trouble caused even more trouble. But I hope everybody else is doing well. I'm obviously not today. I didn't even move any of my stuff. This is just crazy. Crazy. Read about food. No, don't get tangled up. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me get all straightened out. Hey, babe. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't text you, but cookie dough. Cookie dough. Cookie dough, cookie dough, cookie dough. So there's your text. And yes, we are back to Lock Force Bingo. So if you don't have your bingo card ready, go ahead and get it. It's still a little bit slow. I think this is like the last weekend before school starts for most people in the area. So it's been slow. Area-wise, it's been slow pretty much all week. I mean, we've been busy in the shop and I've been busy on the road, but like as a whole, and they're closed across the street at the restaurant. They were closed for a week and they opened back up last night, I believe, or yesterday afternoon. But overall, it's been kind of slow. I think in Mississippi, a lot of people like either go out of town and then come back. So like right now, probably the airports and the roads are probably busy with people, coming back either today or tomorrow to get back to Mississippi life as we know it. But so I expect it'll pick up steadily again as we move along. We've already started booking up in it next week. I looked at Monday and I'm actually pretty full already Monday. So. And then some other appointments scattered throughout the week. So looks like it's going to be a busy week. The puppies are here. Yes, Frank and Grace is here actually. As soon as Lucy went back to her house, we pretty much got Frank and Grace. He's not here today. He's at home. And everybody knows little Frank. And then Grace is his newest sister. They've been together pretty much ever since they moved into the new pad that they have. But little Frank, yeah, I don't, something's going on with the chat. I don't know what the heck it was. So let me play with this for just a minute. I want to see if I can't get it up here on the screen. Don't know what the heck. So let's go ahead and pull up a new chat box. I want to play around and see because it should have worked just fine, but you know how that goes. So chat name, let's add an existing. Yep, chat name right there. And see, I just put the chat up on the screen, and nothing. So there was some kind of change in something, whether it be my streaming program or YouTube, or well, it's not. Well, yeah, I mean, no, it's just picking up a browser source. So I don't know what's going on there. Let's see if we can pop up another just plain old browser. Hold on, let's see if it's a browser thing. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna do this real quick. Gotta work that out because sure wasn't expecting it. Let's see, what can we go to? Ooh, what can we go to? Let's go to that. Yeah. Okay, so that, and then we can come over here. Let's pop in a browser, just plain old browser. Yep, that's good. That's good. paste, and then, hey, okay, so that worked. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why the chat's not working. All right, let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, but if you have not done so, go to our website, and most of you have. But if you're new here, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then click Find Out More on Lockforce, and there's our red dude. And put your name and your email and your YouTube handle and your mailing address, full mailing address for stickers. If you have not. If you're signed up, you know you're signed up. But anyway, I just figured I'd do that while I had that up. But I mean, like, literally the chat is the same way. It's like right where that browser just disappeared, like right there, you should see the chat box. So that could only mean YouTube's done something different to make this not work right. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, Frank's all laid out in bed. So, yeah, that's pretty concerning. That's not good, is it? Not good at all. I even tried adding in a couple more right before live started, and it just wouldn't do it. The heck? I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to YouTube and everybody. Chat is updated. Go to a user's channel again by clicking the three dots. Yes, that is true. I noticed that about a week and a half ago. I'm signed up for all the beta stuff, and that was announced. I saw that, or it wasn't really announced, but it was in a little memo. All right, let's turn this down just a bit. Right. Well, hang on. Let's go back to one second. We're just gonna go to it. See, the chat's supposed to be there too, and it's not. It's like the whole side of the screen right there is supposed to be full of chat. Let's just do it. Lockforce assemble. I have to get my little dainty thing. You know, I don't like eating and being on video, but literally that's the title of this video. Local donut place. Donut and nut. You know, I actually don't have 6. I've only got 5. I don't know why. Now I've only got 4. I don't know why. That bothers me, the chat. Must be rolling out. YouTube rolls out everything unevenly. YouTube Red, or YouTube Premium, whatever they call it now. Usually those people get the first things, and then creators usually next get invited to do weird things like that, like do a picture and all that other stuff. Plus I'm signed up for the beta, so. All right, 4 more. I'm sorry. You should have known that looking at the title, right? I know, Daniel, I didn't bring enough for all y'all. I've only got 4 left, and they're all mine. But I highly encourage you to go to your refrigerator and scrounge through and try to find something. I actually don't have our other coffee. It's too cold, y'all. I know you can do it hot, but I don't have really a way to do it hot here, except for a heat gun. Actually, I do. I've got a propane torch now, don't I? I knew I bought that for a reason, and that was to heat up coffee. That was a good U-turn, lady. You almost rear-ended that car. Anyway, Dusty Knuckles, Gumby, TJ21, Kevin, Dana Reed, Andy Tang, Ken Nixon. Arun, as always, getting the lights. Yeah. Gumby tried, but he came so close. There's me. Hey, dang it, Wes, Night Owl, thanks for being here. I think Night Owl's here. I haven't scrolled far enough yet. But as usual, dang it, Wes and Night Owl in the house on the mod team. Thank you. I already saw him hit one person that's in here. Freaking spammers. Mr. Hooligan, looking windy outside. It is, it's just a icky day. Y'all may have watched that video I did yesterday, and I was being a little dramatic. Yeah, I know the volume. Sorry about that. I was being a little dramatic with how cold it was, but it's just cold. Fred, GK Man, retired butcher boy, what's up? And I'm sure Tugboat somewhere in here too. Locks, New York J, what's up? Fonzie, what's going on? Anthony, Ken Nixon, I said hey to you, didn't I? I think I did. What's up? Brian Field, Nate G, what's up? Access. I'm trying to pin down a work van. Yeah. Okay, hens. Cackling hens. LPP, what's up? So I like Splinter. I hadn't had a chance to really go back and watch you build Splinter. Last I saw it was everybody was voting for a name, and I didn't vote for Splinter. So then I never got a chance to go back and watch that particular video. But it looks good. Makes me want to build something. Jam a wood wedge up under the leg. All right. I noticed you blaming the uneven floor. I completely agree with you. It has to be an uneven floor. One good wood wedge will fix that, though. Or a folded up business card, right? What's up, Kevin K? Pocket Women, good day to you. Pete, what's up? What's up, Pete? Woodbine in the house. Darcy's Picks, what's up? Okay, I'm just reading over some of these ones that came through, just make sure I didn't miss anything. What's up, Whittier Locksmith? Okay, good to see you all bundled up yesterday. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Dang it. Mods are on top of it. Now, I guess Night Owl's not up in the house. I guess he got tied up doing something. I haven't checked my other messages, but he must be tied up doing something and can't join in right now. That's perfectly understandable, as always, though. Must be cold where the spammers are. Yeah, I know, right? I have nothing better to do than get on lives. It's probably the same ones. It's always that, was that Russian or Prussian or something like that? It's always names that are written in a foreign language. I guess they're getting tired of people hanging up on them, so they've gone to YouTube, right? I have to build something with a circular saw, Christmas present. Circular saw. Yeah. I've decided that's going to be my next bigger purchase. You can use a clay plant pot and a small tea light to cook with. Yeah, that's a good idea. We do have one of those little jar things. But I got a propane torch, so we can cook with that. In fact, you want to toast a donuts? We can warm up a donut. Oh, actually, do I have any aluminum foil here? I do not. I don't know. We could maybe heat one up. I've got a couple of glazed in there. We can maybe heat one up with the propane torch in a minute. Let me put this over here. I've got somebody coming in. Looks like I've got a customer. Somebody called a minute ago asking about house keys, and this looks like her. Night Owl is here. How come I can't see Night Owl? My chat is effed up. Effed up as crap, y'all. ADD Hobbyist, what's up? I didn't see you slip in there. You're welcome for the unexpected Christmas card. Yep, we got customers coming in. Let me get all masked up here. Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
I have passed right by you.
Uh-oh.
May I have of these and 2 of these.
Sure.
Thank you.
Did you want to do? Oh,
Do I
yeah, you
need to
gotta
take
do.
them off?
Nope.
Okay. Yes.
2 of each one.
Please. Christian bookstores.
Okay. On Saturdays with 3 keys, you get a free tag. So I picked it out of color.
Perfect. Cool.
Okay. You can just
Oh,
wave
tap
it.
and go?
Yeah, you can tap it
Oh,
right in the middle there.
yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Have a great day.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
Whew. That's not going to mix well with the donut here in a minute. At all. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yep. Yep. And then go down. And then doop, 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 doop. Hurry up. Here we go. Okay. Sanitize. Sanitize. Donut time. Well, I gotta space myself, don't I? Got 4 more. It's 11:23. If I eat one in 12:30, yeah, and then one, 1:20, 1:22. Yeah, we gotta wait just a minute. Okay, well, I will take a sip of my Kim Special coffee today. There you are. Now I can see you, Night Owl. Now see, I'm trying to scroll up on my chat. Chat is just totally messed up for me today, y'all. That is weird. Oh yeah, I was going back to the donuts before they came in. How can we heat up donuts? Need to go. I need to go see if I have any aluminum foil. I don't know. Is Kim still here? Do we have an aluminum foil back there? Not sure what happened before YouTube wouldn't let me see the live. Yeah, see, it's not just me. I'm glad that other people are having problems because that was driving me crazy. Literally, chat has always been the normal thing. I mean, it's been fine, and then all of a sudden, you need a screen title, hammer time, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but I have to hit it. I wish I could voice activate this thing. Then y'all get tired of me going, computer, do this. See you, Daniel. We got to go work. Oh, no. Well, thank you for the chat. You whatever. Go work. Go work. Got more important things to do. Go to work. We are today. I've actually got some Jason Reed's material. I was kind of scanning over that. I don't know. Maybe here in a little bit we may read one or two articles about cops opening cars. Imagine that. But I'm not fully prepared, and literally, I've got several magazines out on the floor over there, and I didn't straighten up any of that. So I don't know. I was just behind today. But thanks for being here, Daniel. Appreciate that. You heard there, donuts. You heard that. You heard that from across the house. Tugboat's like, did I hear donuts? I hear donuts. No aluminum foil back there. Why don't we have aluminum foil back there? We'll figure something out, won't we? I've got a. Let me think about that. Let me think about this stuff. We got to MacGyver something together, right? If we don't have aluminum foil, and we need to protect a donut from the ravages of a propane flame, how do we go about doing that? I do have some metal pans, but they're like dollar store pans. I don't think I would trust them enough to eat something from it. Imagine that, not fully prepared. Me? Chat wasn't scrolling until I manually dragged it. Yeah, that's what mine's doing. I'm trying to do my thumb wheel and it's not doing it. It's gotta be wax paper. Well, now you're just trying to get me to melt wax paper all over my. Why did Gumby's comment get moderated there? Oh, see, I think we're peering into. I think Night Owl may have just noticed that, and then like for some reason, Gumby's message about no donuts and a croissant got moderated, like got auto moderated. Something's going on. Covered in pens. Ooh, use an old kick plate. Yeah, but those have that clear coat. That's a good idea. TJ and Dusty both came up with a kick plate. That's a good idea, but they've got a clear coat that blisters pretty easily under high heat. Probably have some uncoated ones on the heat vents in the old car. Yeah, I've done that. I've done it well with sunshine. Usually I'll throw it out on my dashboard and it gets warmed up. Place it next to a light bulb. Wes. Would Wes say covered in pens? Place it. Well, no. We got to use the thing. And you said it did not need. You're right. I could have brought that oven up here. We do have a spare. Air fryer now. I guess it's smaller. We could bring up here. Kim wants me to throw it out, but I'm thinking about cleaning it up. No, there's no reason to have that up here. No reason to have that up here. Gumby always gets flagged when he uses an emoji. Okay, well, I'll set him as an approved user. I don't know why I hadn't done that. Pete got put as an approved user a long time ago. I'll do that on the back end later. I'll go ahead and make sure most of the Lockforce people are set to approved users so that we can not have that problem. That's what I'll do. Can I do it in this? Let me see. I don't know if I have much more moderating privileges than the actual mods do. No, I can't do it. I gotta do that on the back end. You're really going this top. Okay, Kim's assigning y'all tasks now. Put the donut in the fax machine. You know the number for 911? They're close by, right? As Kevin said, I know, but that oven got put into use at the house, and actually it's coming pretty handy for the cookie dough that Kim's gonna get for us. You've had comments on a video deleted for no reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Use pens as sprinkles. All right. Actually, I'm gonna go back here real quick. Let's bounce up to the front camera. We'll move it up front. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Let's make sure it's doing okay. Go take a peek outside. It is sunny outside, so I don't know if it's still too cold to visit outside or what. Let's see. Oh, no, it's fine. I'll open the door for a minute. Just to let the smoke out, just in case, right? And I'll be right back. Actually, we can go to this screen. Where's the split screen? There it is. See, and I hadn't fixed any of this yet, so be right back. Yeah, we don't really have anything. Besides like the top of an old pen kit or something. Oh. Getting ready. There Kim's right. I hate to say that, but Kim's right. There's no aluminum foil back there. Nothing metal besides the kick plate. I've got a kick plate, but I'm not going to use that. It's all crazy. We'll just hold it. How about that? That's better. That's a better idea, Jason. Just hold the dang thing while you're heating it up. Just notice automotive except Honda. Except Honda. Yeah, I do need to add that under there. Get some little stickers. Might actually do that, come to think about it. Except for Honda. Except for Honda. I've actually thought about scraping that off. Period. Chill out. The anvil. My anvils. Yeah, but I need something underneath it that won't catch fire still. I don't want to get it all icky. We'll just hold it. We'll be fine. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Donut brulee. Gloves and glasses. Oh, I knew that. Thank you. It's perfectly donut size too. Hold on. We gotta wipe it down with something, right? We gotta clean it. They're still kind of brand new, so it should be okay. We'll preheat it to kill any other bacteria that might be floating on. Yeah, very good call. gloves and glasses. If I've got long tweezers, I don't need gloves. It's for sushi. I should go to the sushi place and be like, I don't need chopsticks. I could reach across the table with it. Hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer will work, but so will flame. So will fire. Fire will work just as good as hand sanitizer. Alright. Is it time for a donut yet? I think so. Alright. We're going to go with the glazed one, though. Because chocolate probably wouldn't do well at all. Y'all want to join me on this? Until the torch hits the metal tweezers. Yeah, they might get kind of hot. Actually, let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. What's hot? I bet my tongue. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get it evenly heated up though. Oh. Oh. So it's not very even. And we're having a problem here. Oh. You know, I don't really like hot Pop-Tarts and stuff. I prefer them cold. But like a mixture of, you know, like hot and cold together, I'm fine with that. This is actually better than a microwave because I can kind of get a mixture of hot and cold going. That was a good purchase. Oh yeah. Fantastic idea. Alright, you go sit over here. I guess we need to try that with the chocolate one next, right? Right. Now, on to more important stuff. Gonna need an apron. Gotta get an apron for that. Yeah. What can we cook with a with a propane torch in the shop? Probably lots of stuff. So yeah, I'm just coming up with uses for that thing. Anyway, my tongue a little bit burnt though. Got plain donuts and put in your air fryer. You totally watch my new cooking channel, Cooking with Jason. Cooking with Jason. Well, Abel, that's why you're here, right? See stuff you've never seen before. That's what we do around here. This thing, I put into use yesterday, but I hadn't really started using it yet. It's probably gonna go in my toolbox. It's a cute little guy. Cute little guy. It's probably just gonna sit there and get lost. Chocolate one is gonna make a mess, Stuart. You were right about that. I gotta be careful doing that. ADD, you're not sure it's the right one yet. We do some stuff around here. Bathroom door at 2 different closed locations, 90 degrees apart. Jason Cook sticker with the donut and a torch. No, Stuart, you came in right when I was doing that. It'll be the day, right? If he eats the chocolate donut and heats it with torch, chocolate will run down and get into his beard. Yeah. Does the apex bit fit? That's one thing I was gonna try, was that to see about that. I don't think so. There's the bit. There's my Nipex. Oh no, I don't have it here. But I do have a regular one. It's the same. And I think it has, excuse me, I think it has to have that, those little notches in it for that to work. Yeah, the special bit has special little grooves in it right there. Probably can't see it, but they're little index marks. Now, that's not to say you couldn't make your own. You couldn't grind very carefully, or you know, put it on, set up a cutting wheel or something, and then just do this around the circumference. It probably would work, but it's gotta have that, because that's where that catches into. So there's no reason why you couldn't, other than it being hardened steel. But yeah, if you were using a grinder or something, put it in a drill, lock the drill on, if you don't have a lathe, of course, and then hold up a cutting wheel to it and just put a little notch in it. 1/4 inch shank, it's the standard, yeah, I mean, it's standard shank. It would work, but it's floopy, like, you know. It still grabs it, so you could technically use it, but it's just a little floopy. But this is how long it is, just in case you were wondering. There is a video out on it. I already took all the doorknobs off. I think in that video, I can't remember, but I think it like just barely reached. Now, of course, you could carry in your pocket. You could switch out these little short bits with one that's a little bit longer. You know, like that. And that fits fine. But those won't fit in the handle, because these are, I think these are super short bits, y'all. These are not standard, so don't buy this thinking you can take bits out and put, because these are like shorter than normal bits are. Which again, you could grind them down if you wanted to switch them out. I don't know. I've got a lot of those little bits, so that's maybe what I end up doing with a couple of them, because this doesn't have the 1/8 inch in there. And I don't think that's not gonna fit. So that's one problem with it. It will hold regular bits, but it won't hold them there, and that's kind of the whole key to it. The key to it is them being in the handle right there, ready to go. You mean, can the apex go in? I don't have the apex with me, it's at home. So, can the apex go in the actual bit holder? Buying foil for video. Gotta buy foil. I could tell Kim to get some foil. Well, we got plenty of foil at the house. We just never bring it up here. Thank you for the link, Wes. Appreciate that. But can the apex go in the actual bit holder? Yes, the apex bit can. Like if I wanted to stick it in the end of that, the apex is just a standard bit. So it's just not here. It's at home because I don't need all that stuff on Saturdays, because we're only here for shop, right? I don't have to worry about having to whoop out a drill bit when I'm on site somewhere. The Mega Pro. I've looked at that over the years, and I'm just like, that is an expensive A screwdriver that won't fit in my back pocket. Of course, y'all see how that works out. In case you missed the unboxing video, it's a little bit more than just unboxing. You know, in case y'all like bypass some of those videos thinking to yourself, hey self, I don't really care about Jason unboxing crap. I try to make them, you know, interesting. And kind of like a vlog style unboxing. Kind of like a merge between, I didn't know whether to name that the first unboxing or the first vlog video, because it ended up being more of a vlog. So I don't know if those two are going to, in the future, be combined together, but just to make the unboxings a little more entertaining. I don't know, I hadn't decided that. But the Mega Pro, I've never felt one. It just feels like it would be huge. Like it's huge! Would you look at my huge screwdriver? That's me turning a huge screwdriver, in case you're wondering. I don't know how big it really is, but I'm sure it's bigger than a Klein number 1. I need to get me one of them whatchamacallit, cast iron pans up here, right, to cook donuts with. And see, I thought about doing that last year, and I always just drove right by the donut place. The vlog boxing, that's a good name. Vlog unboxing, vlog boxing, unvlog boxing. I don't know. We'll come up with something, right? Key drop. Yep, 250 down. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I'm just sipping my coffee. We're gonna go look on the floor over here. I think the problem with Jason Reed, y'all, is I have all these little flags and I don't have my hat anywhere up here. Oh no. We can go ahead and do a quick Jason Reed's. You want to hear about locksmiths being irritated at police again? The problem with Jason Reed's, right, is I marked a lot of them over the past 2 years. I marked a lot of articles. Some of them I never got to in the lives. Some of them I did. So while going through some of these and reread, long story short, I may reread some of these accidentally. But that's okay, because some people may not have seen those previous episodes and seen that part. And it was pretty sporadic, so today we're going to be talking about the police opening cars and what I thought about, what made me decide to do that. As I've gone through these magazines, and I've got from like 1970 to now. It's funny. Locksmith Ledger called and Kim answered the other day, and Locksmith Ledger was like, "Hey, we just want to know if you'd like to renew your subscription." Kim was like, "No." He's like, "Well, why not?" And she's like, "Because y'all have sent us magazines for the last 20 years and we've never had a subscription, so we don't want to renew our subscription." And the guy apparently was like, what? Kim was like, "Yeah, we're not going to renew our subscription because we get your magazines anyway." And he was bumfuddled by that. I don't know why. He's obviously a new person there. Picture of Jason turning a huge screwdriver. A wonderful sign for the front of the shop. We've got a few huge things that we're going to do this year. Might not even notice. Might not even remember. Like me. Like, it just seems so familiar. But so what made me think about doing this and getting back on it is, I flipped through articles of the old magazines that we read. Not naming any names, but y'all all know what it is. The ones that were actually thrilled to publish letters back in the day of people flaming and bitching and complaining and blah, 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 blah. But, out of all that, the biggest things, and in fact, people would write in to bitch about people bitching. and they would publish those letters. And that was what was great during that time era. And I noticed after about 1990-ish, like they stopped doing it. So I'm sure people were like, I'm sure they got a few letters in that were like, we're tired of y'all reading about, complaints and bitching and all this. Y'all need to get back focused. That's probably why they stopped. Go back to the screwdriver issue. I have one screwdriver. Love the yellow blue tool. Here we go again. Here we go again with them. So the thing is people back then were bitching about police, locksmith laws, legislation, no, there was another hot topic. Police, legislation. What was that other one? Think about that other one while I go find Jason Reed's hat. Oh no, you gotta plug you in, don't you? Oh, the batteries are getting a little weak too. I'll be right back. We may have a problem, y'all. Jason Reed's hat's missing. Nope, there it is. I found it. It's hiding. Found it. It jumped to the very back. Ooh. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go pick out a magazine. Let's go grab the camera. See ya, LPP. All right, let me grab front camera. Front camera. Where is it? There it is. Alright, I think we're going to read that one and yep. Yep. Just the two. Just the two. Because we have more donuts to cook. So we can't focus on this too long. Alright. Remember, next time you do something stupid, like cook donuts with a propane torch, just remember this. Hold my propane torch. You stay here. There we go. Alright, we have 1985 and 1988. Of course, we're going to start with 1985. Let me get comfy. Just come make sure everybody's here. See you, Bill. Thanks for being here for a bit. Yeah, gotta get comfy. Comfy. Hold on. We got, I don't know, is that working? Jason Reeds, is it still a square? I don't know. I don't know. Let me get the camera comfy here. There we go. Let me move the comments as well. All right. You know, I could bring y'all down here. We could. Oh, hey. Yeah, we go. There we go. Got a little glare right there. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Okay. Alright, y'all can see my price list too. Make sure that price list needs to be updated. Ignore that price list. It's not correct. At all. William Bennett got your stickers and stuff. Cool. Sweet. Alright, now as we mentioned a minute ago, is this a good angle for y'all? I hope so. Looks like it is. I'll never know until I rewatch this stuff. So there is at the beginning of 1985, there is an article on them dang computers. Good dang computers. Them dang computers. I don't think I've read this one because it's not. We've got a little dongle right there, but it's not on that page. So I don't know. You want to hear about the police or the dang computers? In 1985, right now, computers are a hot topic with the locksmith, and something tells me that this subject is going to stay hot. Unlike hula hoops and skateboards. Ooh, I bet he pissed off the skateboard community there. Tony Hawk's like, whatever. Certainly the percentage of locksmiths using computers is small. However, the number is growing, and we will continue to bring you new information. There are a number of problems associated with going onto one of them dang computers as a locksmith. The first obstacle is the high price. There does not seem to be a way to outfit yourself with decent equipment, hardware, for under $1,500 at minimum. At minimum! Are we too loud? Are we too loud? I don't know if we're too loud. Are we too loud? Somebody tell me if we're too loud. If we're too loud, I'll turn it down. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Dang It West, for the just beware. Secondly, there are a number of limited programs, which is software. If it's too loud, just turn it down. Written specifically for our profession. It's almost like there was somebody smart enough out there to write a program
for these brand new dang computers and have it ready for us to go. All you have to do is type in 18,000 lines of code, and the computer will do exactly what you want it to after you spend 2 weeks debugging the code. And in case you're not familiar with the term debugging, that doesn't mean getting rid of all them cockroaches up in your house. That means debugging them bugs that are up in them dang computers, because we don't want no dang bugs in the computers. Back to reading. That too is changing as enterprising locksmiths are writing their own programs and selling them or sharing them through this magazine. It seems to me that the best locksmith type application for computers is master keying. That's true. All right. This must be evident because we have already printed several of these for those of you already on them dang computers. Other applications are good for most kinds of businesses, like inventory, like tax planning, accounts receivable, accounts payable, and even word processing. An accounts receivable program is especially helpful because you can easily keep track of who owes you money, for what, and how much, and for how long. You can even send them computerized letters. That's right. Asking for payment with the touch of a button. Boop. For master keying, the computer shines. It shines like a bright light. like a bright light. As long as you have good software, of course. Lady, I hope you can read that 15-minute spot sign. I see you just sitting in your car over there. With the right program, you can design a system in a matter of a few minutes without doing any of the mathematical progression yourself. Also, you can save records of which client has which system so you don't duplicate that system. Ain't nothing worse than that. Also, they're just so smart. You should an existing system, should an existing system require changes, it becomes as easy as pushing a few buttons. Boop, boop. One thing I have discovered is that a lot of computer salesmen, oh my gosh, if you have ever gone up into a computer store, they are worse than car salesmen by a long shot. They will come running at you from every aisle when you walk through the doors of that computer store, trying to get you to buy the best system that you probably don't need. They will take as much from you as they can get. When getting quotes for systems, make sure the salesperson is giving you a price on a complete package. Complete package. Many good computers do not come with a monitor in the base price. The monitor is that thing that you see, that thing that you look at. Many good computers, I already said that. Some prices do not include a disk drive. A disk drive. I'm learning y'all some computer terminology too in this article. Some do not include hookup cables. Oh, hookup cables. Oh, who's those cables hooking up with? Or training programs. Get a price on your complete package, but make sure they leave the cost of the printer out. Don't get fooled in buying one of them there printers that they're trying to sell you. A printer is something you can shop around for. Once you've been given a complete price, you bargain. That's right. You bargain. I'm telling you to bargain, because there's nothing better than customers who come in and think that they can bargain with you. In fact, in my very magazine, you can probably find articles about dealing with customers who try to bargain. Yet I'm going to tell you that you need to bargain. You should get at least 10% off just because you're special. Boop. often more. Make sure you shop around for the best prices and ask the store about user support. This is very important since you will likely have questions on how to use your equipment. Make sure they will help you in a pinch. Some stores even hold classes for the customers. There is now, or there will be shortly, Locksmith programs available for the following brands: Apple, IBM, TRS, Commodore, and maybe some others I don't even know about yet. Dude, Dell, if you think you may be able to spend a couple of $1,000s on computer equipment this year, start looking around at the different options you have. Even if you think you can't afford it, look around. At least that's free. And since computers are here to stay, you can get some idea of how the darn things work. Let me tell you a story within a story. The first time I ever sat down in front of one of them dang computers, my hands were literally shaking. They were shaking. I was scared I was going to make a mistake and just blow the whole dang thing up. Right in my face. Well, that sort of fear is natural, but it's worth overcoming because of the many things that computers can do for you. Dang computers. All right. Okay, so jumping over to the okay, well, let's see what y'all have to say about them dang computers. Yeah, we had one of those printers that fed out the whatchamacallit, the printer, you know, on the roll. It had the perforations on the side, and back then we had the alarm. So what would happen, right, is the central station, back when we did alarms, that's why I don't do alarms now, is the central station would, every morning at a certain time, it would do a printout of what happened the day before. So, like, if there was an event, like a bad battery or a sensor that was firing off, we would have like this huge roll of paper on the ground. It was hilarious. Paid $750 to get your 20 meg hard drive. That's so horrible. I remember that. Need to find a carton of continuous feed paper. I hated that dang thing. All right. This isn't necessarily about police, but this is about car opening. So we'll talk about car opening. Auto glass affected, and this is actually good timing because of extreme temperature. Of course, most of us don't do the window thing anymore. But remember, this is 1985. Mr. Lishy wasn't making Mr. Lishy's at that time. January 85. I don't have January 85. He is answering somebody's question. Who is this? Who are you, Mr. New Yorker? Mr. New Yorker. From 1985. Brother Conrad out of Garrison, New York. I believe I can answer the dude's question in 1985 about the window glass that exploded and no, that's the same. Hold on. Brother, what was his name? Already forgot. I said already forgot. I didn't say Brother Conrad. I am Brother Conrad. I believe I can answer somebody's letter about the window glass that exploded and shattered on a car that he was trying to open. I am a friar with vows living in a friary. Quote, monastery. For those of you who don't know what a friary is, not a Ferrari, Ferrari. I'm also a licensed locksmith with a New York City license. And my work is institutional maintenance. I service all the locks here, and I also open cars and trunks of visitors who may get locked out, which is pretty frequent because we have a lot of visitors. The woman who works at our telephone switchboards on weekends said she locked her car on a hot, steamy day. Ooh, it was hot and steamy. The humidity was so high it formed on the inside of the windows. When she returned at night to unlock her car, the temperature was 90 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. She turned her key in the lock. The window burst out, formed tiny pieces, just as in the case of the person who I'm talking to in this letter. Yeah, they ain't going to be here for 15 minutes. Apparently, the water on the inside of the window had run down inside the door and formed steam from heat. The movement of the lock mechanism made the steam explode. Can you imagine that? I can't imagine that. And blow out the window glass. That is absolutely ridiculous. She called her insurance company to see if it was covered, and they said she was. Wow. The chances are that if the client of the other dude I'm referring to had opened that particular door with his key, the same thing would have happened. Okay, editor's note. Thanks for writing, Brother Conrad. Your theory is interesting, as is that experience. Yeah, very interesting. Try to get some concrete explanation of what may have happened in these two cases. I called so-and-so with so-and-so out of Brooklyn, New York, Mayflower Sales. They are a locksmith distributor, and they also sell auto glass. Bill explained many things. First, windshield is different from other windows, blah, blah, blah. You know, y'all know about glass. Other window glass is made of tempered glass. The molecules in this glass are very active, waiting to get out. Should you break the thin layer, the whole thing explodes. The glass is sensitive to extreme changes in temperature. Some will explode under these conditions all by themselves, or if you just tap it. And sometimes it may blow out a small hole. In both cases, described by the readers, either the key or the opening tool catching the linkage must have moved some metal into contact with the window because of the temperature conditions or weakness of glass blew out. Okay, so that makes more sense than it steam. Y'all ever heard of steam blowing out a window? I've never heard of a steam. See ya, HKS. That's not how steam works. Thank you. I was like, steam blowing out of a window? All right. Guess what we have? Actually, nothing I'm reading today is about cops. Alright? Okay. We'll have to save the cop thing for another day. You know, I never did finish my my brain thought that was going on earlier. And since we're not talking about police, it kind of doesn't make sense now, but one thing that I've noticed out of reading all of these articles and scanning through them to be able to read is they didn't have the same problems we're having now. Now none of us care about, for the most part, none of us care about police opening cars. What I've noticed out of all this reading is they didn't have scammers back then. And you find that, I'm sure they did, but you would think that some of these locksmiths mailing letters would have picked up on it. But the overpriced charging scammers didn't seem to be around back in this era. And it makes you wonder why, because like literally nowadays you would think it'd be the exact opposite because there's so much sharing. In a way, probably not, because there's a lot of dumb people out there. You know, the world has dumbed down a lot since 1985. But you would think that because of social media, that word would get out more. You would think that, like back then, you would almost think this. You would almost think back then that scammers wouldn't be as would have been as prevalent because you couldn't, you know, you had to mail stuff in to read about it. Like you couldn't just post on social media, "Hey, I got scammed." It's just kind of weird to me that they didn't have those problems back then. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. You think they did? You think they were overpriced scammers back then? Didn't have the interwebs back then. Yeah. I'm sure there were random cases, but it just wasn't prevalent. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Reader argues against car opening tools. This is Jay Valentine. I'm talking a sophisticated voice because my name's Jay Valentine. Won't you be my Valentine? Is anybody listening to Paul? I don't know who Paul is. He makes the same point repeatedly, while at the same time answering what amounts to the same questions about car opening. The locksmiths who write in all seem to ignore or otherwise discount the possibility of picking and impressioning auto locks. Everything I read seems to be about code work and increasingly diverse car opening tools. Picking and impressioning are valuable skills that every locksmith should become adept in. Yeah, they don't work right there. I'm gone 15 minutes. These are skills that elegantly explain the difference between locksmiths and others who wield car opening tools. The majority of locksmiths who fret and fuss over car opening tools and code work prefer methods that will provide predictable results in a reasonable time. The excuses for not picking and impressioning are legion. I've got bad eyes. Invest in a new pair of glasses. I've had a bad back. Stop carrying 300 pounds of equipment around. I can't see the impression marks. They're there. Learn to recognize them. I'm not very good at impressioning. Practice and get good. But you can't impression or pick GM sidebar. The people who say GM picks do not work, did not persevere and practice with them. Try practicing more patiently. Excuses. I scoff at your excuses. As more locksmiths become enthralled with the plethora of opening tools available to them, their picking and impressioning skills will atrophy from disuse. Meanwhile, their insistence on using tools that seem to be found in every tow truck operator's kit reduce the public's esteem of a locksmith. If I were a citizen locked out of my car and were given a choice of having a tow truck driver open the car with a Slim Jim or a locksmith with the same tool, I would of course choose the least expensive of the two. It makes sense. The same thing for less. You're gonna use a Slim Jim? These are really old Slim Jims, but you know what? The old Slim Jims are the best ones. If I were a tow truck driver, I would probably be trying to get my supplier to sell tow truck tools to locksmiths. There are more tow truck operators in the U.S. than there are locksmiths, and they are therefore the larger market for such tools. While we're talking about Slim Jims, just a quick note from Calvin T. Stanford out of Merritt Island, Florida. This is in response to Mr. St. Nicholas. Now, this is an old feud, I will admit. The St. Nicholas old feud from January 85 actually jumped to 1984, too. there was a several month thread about this. It's very true that there are often faster ways to do anything, but often they are neither the best nor the most professional means of accomplishing the task. In fact, arbitrarily fish hooking a car door with a Slim Jim can often be downright dangerous and damaging, not only to the customer's vehicle, but also to your personal integrity and reputation. Not having been there, I cannot question Mr. Buckley's approach to opening the car, but I would quickly question any locksmith who automatically opts for the Slim Jim. The trusty Slim Jim, given no information other than it's a car and the fact that it's locked. Broke my Slim Jim. I hate it when I break my Slim Jim. Alright, so that's it. We didn't do any police talk about that. That must have been in the other magazine. We didn't actually get to 1985 either, or later here, didn't we? But you know what? It's donut. It's donut time! Chocolate donut time. Whoa, camera. What the heck are you doing? Okay. Yeah, mods have it. Y'all don't have to tell them. Mods know. They see everything. The tennis ball, the old tennis ball trick, right? Snap into a Slim Jim. No, I'm not going to take a bite. Towards the Slim Jim. Towards the Slim Jim. It'd be smelling. I do have other Slim Jims, but they're pretty old too. I don't know if they're any good. No. But we can't eat those. Who? Snap into a Slim Jim! I don't know how old these are. November 15th, 2020. Probably expired. Yep, they kind of look like the other ones. Yeah, I'm not going to eat those either. Stay right there. I know they're socks, but they make pretty good mittens, right? Take those home, come think about it. Okay. Oh, a purple. Ooh, it's bubbling.
That's gonna be hot as heck, isn't it? Burnt donut. Ah! That's pretty good. A little toasty flavor to it. Oh. Got some more, y'all. Two more glaze. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I actually heat my coffee up too. Ooh, ooh. I didn't know coffee could catch fire. That's amazing. Other than a slightly charcoal taste, I don't know. That was weird. It's weird. Who's never do something? Yeah. I don't know, but that was weird. Maybe it was the sugar catching fire? I don't have that much sugar in it though. It's a Yeti. Shouldn't have hurt it. Didn't really heat up the coffee though. That did not work at all. We're gonna put you over here until you're ready for glazed donut number 5. Woo-hoo! Remember, I've had several donuts. Okay. What time is it? 12:30. You know, we didn't really have anything planned work-wise. I'm obviously in the shop doing stuff. That being finishing up in the back room, y'all know. You know, the mount box more that I did in the video was kind of one of the things that I'm doing this afternoon. And I really need to get in on organizing and labeling. How? And labeling with my labeler that does not have a label on it that says labeler, believe it or not. You know, y'all, you know, double wall thermos won't work. Yeah, I wasn't going to do it from the bottom. Does fire marshal will come Saturday? No. Butter can spontaneously come in. Yeah. there might or might not have been a little Kahlua in this coffee. Maybe that had something to do with it. Y'all know how this is, right? Like, shout out in the comments. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and kind of look through the shipment. We're about to get back on shipments, but y'all know how to label and stuff. So that's kind of a problem when you have a bunch of these little containers. You know, this is for that, and it's one of those things that you just never want to do because it's such a tedious process. Printing it, sticking it, making sure it's straight, naming it, and then once you have the stickers on there, which is wonderful once it's done, then you have the task of making sure they're grouped right, because right now, you know, I may have shelves where there's two unlike things side by side, and then once you get the labels on there, you're like, oh wait, you know, brass nipples don't go with. Yes, there is such a thing as brass nipples, and yes, I have brass nipples. Is the organization, not only the tagging of it, but once you get it all tagged, you're like, well, hey, those nipples belong in the plumbing section. They need to be moved over there. And that's kind of one of those things where that's why I never got around to it. See ya, Kevin. Yeah, yes, this is the best labeler ever. I've always liked this labeler. Floop. 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 Uses these little things. It's actually pretty. I've had it for 20 years, and it's fine still. Help me label the containers. And that's just one of the things is once you get them labeled, it's like it's so much better, but it's just the process of getting there. Like, takes way longer doing that than it does actually filling up the drawers. It's easy filling up the drawers, but it's harder coming back and labeling them and all that. So that's what I'm going to be doing in a minute. But y'all want to go ahead and drag out the lock force section. So what's going on there, right? We still have 2 or 3 items, not including Pocket Women's thing, because I figured out what to do for Pocket Women. I just got to figure out how to do it. Not including hers, but a couple of the domestics have not gone out still from last year. This is kind of an administrative task. Let me get this mic on. Mic on. Remember what happens when I start messing with audio, y'all. Boom. Okay, Mike, check the 200%. 200% disappeared again. Let's bump it up to 200% right there. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the camera because we are going to start shipping out stuff again. We're going to take a little break. We took a little break after you know, the last shipment. We still have a couple of people's stuff to go out. I got to figure out whose the 2 are. But another thing I needed to do was kind of get that. You'll see what I mean once we move the cabinet over there. We've got about 10 or 15 minutes to spend doing that, just to see what our current kind of inventory of stuff is that's going to be going out. What happened here? Oh, okay, I see. Something just jumped up on my screen. How many old folks do I have that'll go out milking cows in the freezing cold? Eee! Everything will be labeled locks and stuff. Locks and stuff, locks and stuff, locks and more stuff. Yeah, get ready for the echo. It's okay. It's okay. I'm watching it this time. I've got it. I've got it. I'm watching you. Let's go ahead and bounce to this camera. Boom, boom. Hey, camera. And we will see what we have going out. I got to remember whose this was. And I want to say it was... I don't have my administrative task notes up here to be able to answer that question,
but we do have 2 of them. Hey, lock force. We do have 2 boxes that are filled, ready to go. All right, so this one belongs to somebody, and that's what I can't really remember. Somebody gets this box of random. I got to go back on the videos from last year to see who was the receiver of that one. But I do need to get this all kind of, as you can see, it's getting pretty bad. Yeah, there's plenty somewhere else. Go away. But it has been building back up. So basically, I want to kind of go through here and see what the next little item box. If somebody happens to win bingo, this will be that package. So we'll go ahead and grab a box for it. Nope. Nope. Yep. Small flat rate. All right. If anybody wins bingo, this will be what you get. Otherwise, this will be the next box to go out to random. If nobody wins bingo, what's going to happen here is I'm personally going to go through the comments, and I'm going to choose somebody who hasn't won anything in a while. That's how we're going to do this giveaway. If nobody wins this box domestically during bingo today, what I'll do is once the comments resolve, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to choose out of the people who are in the chat right now posting. So if you haven't commented or you haven't posted anything in the chat, go ahead and post something so I know you're there. What I'll do is if the bingo person doesn't win today, I'm going to send this out to a select person on the list as I'm sending out whoever won those packages. So make sure and post a comment. This was from the other day. We've got 2 perfectly good Sargent LA Keyway mortise cylinders. You get one of them there. Now I gotta fit everything. Gotta fit everything in this box, so we do have to go a little bit smaller. This is actually old mortise lock that's going to go out, but it won't fit in that box, so we're not going to send that. That'll have to go in a bigger box. This will really just be a bunch of cylinders for those of you in to lock sport, I guess I should say. Now you might be thinking, Jason, how do I know, like, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, that's not fair. It's not random chance. You're just picking a name. That's not random. No, it's not random, but you'll be all right. Look at this. There's a disassembled mortise cylinder. I guess we can throw that in there. Hey, I'll throw a cam in there too in case y'all don't have cams. Can you see that box? Barely. Look at this old Pato. You know what? potato cylinder, and that's kind of neat with the trim. No lever handles though. Oh, you'll be all right. You'll be. Oh, we might have a customer. Hold on. Hey.
Hi.
What can we help you with?
A personal safe that my wise 7-year-old grandson decided he could get into, and multiple times he couldn't.
Okay.
Now, when we get a buzz, red lights on, and there's no display. It's not a Sentry. I bought it here. It's a Dragon or something.
Yeah, you called about it?
Yeah,
Baron brand?
Baron, and I've tried the triples, the 6 zeros and putting the combo back in it. It didn't work. And every time I put the batteries in it, all it does is beep, beep, beep. The red light comes on and there's no display.
So brand new batteries didn't?
Yeah, I put brand new batteries in it.
And the factory combo, try putting in the 00?
I put the 6 zeros. I put start, 6 zeros, and then put in the 6 my combo into it.
Right.
And it didn't work.
Well, it's hard to say. I mean,
I got it here, so I'll leave it with you if I need to.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a little help getting this a little heavy for me. It may need a whole new piece on the front because a couple of little tabs broke, and so it's hanging. God, does it always smell this good around here?
Yeah, it's restaurants.
I don't have any batteries in it right now, but as you can see, there's only the one tab that worked. And I took all the batteries out of it. But it was working fine like this for the longest time, and then I had a grandson who's wants to figure everything out.
I would not recommend letting a kid play with a safe.
Well, I had no idea. I wasn't there. His mom, he's he's a Mensa kid, so he thinks, truthfully, IQ like 149. He's 7. He teaches me about black holes, so he thinks he can figure everything out. Yeah, that wasn't the plan. He actually had to crawl to get up to it. I actually think I bought this from you like 10, 15 years ago. I don't have batteries in it yet.
a call Monday after I mess with it for a bit.
Okay.
But if it has to be drilled open,
Yeah, I'll just have to get another one and get it from you.
okay, I'll write your phone number down for me too. Okay.
Thank
I'll
you,
give a
I
call
appreciate it,
Monday. Yeah, no problem. I want to see it. Yep. He was very proud of the fact that his 140 IQ grandson played with it until it got effed up. I told him out there, I was like, that's probably one of the, oh, he knows the code. It's probably one of the, I hate to say it, but that's just one of the dumbest things you can do is let a fucking kid screw around with your safe. That just makes me so irritated that people, oh, he's got a big IQ. He's got a big IQ. He can play with it okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it open. Let's go look at it. It's a barren safe. I don't drill safes. I guess I get to this one. Worst case scenario is I get to grind that sucker open or something. Isn't everybody's grandson 140 IQ? Exactly. So, more than likely, I've never heard one do that before. That means that it's not in good shape. Not in good shape. Let's get the mobile comment section. Let's come over here. I'll let y'all look at it. I'm going to read the, ooh, careful. Careful. All right. There we go. Yeah, where's HKS when we need them? HKS, where are you? This is a LSDA brand safe that they don't make anymore. Need the right, are we on the right? Well, no, we're not on the mic. Okay, here's the right microphone. Sheldon Cooper. So I'm curious about that. Like, what did he do to cause it to go into such a weird default state? Like, what did this smart ass kid do? I know one thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna disconnect that beeper. Does the beeper disconnect? It does not. Hold up. Never seen one do that, have y'all?
It's already broke, right? It doesn't want to come off. Anybody have any ideas? Yeah, I am. Put in new batteries and leave it alone to. You think it's the reset timer? So just let it do that thing. If you stare into the mirror and say HKS, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm reading. Unscrew PCB and put tape over the hole in the buzzer. I think maybe we'll wait about, what, 3 minutes or so? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me try the combo off screen. And then we can call him and tell him to come get his safe. What do y'all think? Hold down the start button, put tape over the speaker. All right. 5 minutes. Think we should wait a little bit longer? Or you want to go ahead and try it? Bypass keyhole under keypad. I don't know. You think? Let's try the. Oh, it doesn't do anything. There it goes. Yep, it opened. Okay. Let me call this guy real quick. Where's the phone? Anybody know where the phone is? Oh, shoot, I hadn't had the phone the whole time. Hold on. It opened, but I didn't open it. Says open anyway. Thank you. Oh, hey, you can come back. The code worked. You just had to let it reset. Okay. All right. Bye. What's up, City Lock? Yeah, I'm not opening it at all. In fact, we have total proof right here. I'm just gonna sit here and let it sit over there for a while. No, I'm not even. I'm gonna wait till it gets here. Hey, friendly neighborhood mail guy just walked by. Market. Yeah, I'm not going to say 40. I'll just be like, I didn't really do anything. Well, let's put new batteries in and we waited, right? But it's not for what you do, it's for what you know. What y'all know, thank you. I mean, I wouldn't have gone straight away to cutting it. I probably would have done that and just let it time out anyway. Likely. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll charge them like 20. It's $200 split 53 ways. Maybe you should try opening it just in case. It said open and I heard it click, which means that, which means the solenoid did what it needed to do. You did not miss any of those. Basically, it's for me going out there and bringing it in and then carrying it back out, right? Lock forced. Well, either which way, we got to split it 53 ways, right? Y'all did it. Let me bring the mobile comments back over here. We're gonna hold up. Wrong screen. I know. I hate electronic locks on safes. I can't stand them. Don't open it. You'll never get that out ahead. That's one of my big. It's been a long, hard rule. Is never open a safe unless they're here. And even if I do open it, I'll open it just to check the opening. I don't want to know what's in there. Nope. I will put it up front, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually put that up front. Because, you know, sometimes when the safe gets flipped upside down and stuff in transit, you know, sometimes it like jams up. So we don't know for sure it's going to open, but we will. Let's turn this way so y'all will see what I'm doing here. We'll go ahead and go into split screen. But it says, hold on. Where was that? Where was that code? Yeah. See, it says open. So, and I heard it click. So we're gonna go ahead and get that out of here. Get out of here. And go back to what we were doing. Usually when it clicks and says open, it's gonna open. Where were we? We were over here. Oh, turn the handle? No, I'm not going to do that. I have faith that it works fine. I have faith. Gotta have faith. Feed it more voltage or just brand new battery. No, it's open, City. It's open. And that car out there has definitely been there longer than 15 minutes, you assholes. Assholes. All right, let's get finished filling this box up in case somebody wins. Somebody was who just said they were one away? Somebody's one away from winning, so don't tell me what you need. You know the rules there. It'll never happen otherwise. Yeah, the mailman came by. The mailman has been here. Friendly neighborhood mail guy has been in the house. Or he walked by, he didn't come in. But that was him saying hey. All right, what else we got? A couple of crappy little cylinders here. Hey, congratulations. Oh, hey, we've got a pretty nice American lock that is disembobbled. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see. Oh, probably one of the worst things in creation. But yeah. Did you know that Ace made mortise cylinders? I'm sure Ilco makes mortise cylinders and brands them Ace. A couple of LA key blanks. Don't ask me why. There's a Schlage cylinder without a cap. Here's a pretty decent Sargent keyway cylinder. Again, you're gonna have to go to the hardware store and get your own cam screws. I'll actually throw in a few cams in case you need cams. What else we got? Ooh, Mexico. Oh, Mexico. Missing screws again. Y'all definitely, whoever wins this will definitely have to go make a hardware store trip. This looks like it got ripped off of a door by who? I wouldn't even begin to tell you. Who would have done something like that? Certainly wasn't me. Wasn't me. I would have never have done that. Have a tubular lock with a key jammed in it. I have no idea if you want to try to figure out that little puzzle. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. How about a Schlage? Looks like F, maybe? Or what is that? That's a D. It's a Schlage E series 6-pin cylinder. Customer's here for the safe. So let's focus on that real quick. Ooh, that would have been bad. Let's set that aside. Let's put this safe up on the stool so that he can try to open it. I hadn't
Had the magic touch. Huh?
Nah, well, I hadn't opened it, but it said open.
So it worked. Let me just.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, it did. Thank you. That's interesting. Okay. Let me go.
I'll move it in there for you.
What you owe you?
I got your new batteries in there too, so 2160 altogether.
Oh, wonder what I was doing wrong with it. You just had to have the magic touch. That's all it is. So we just took the 6 zeros, and then the.
No, it was in a timeout mode.
Oh, okay. And so you knew how to get it out of a timeout mode.
Yeah. Nope. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll touch it in the middle there. There you go.
It's amazing, isn't it, all this stuff that we've seen happen in the last few years? Absolutely amazing. All right.
All right, you did open it, right? Because
Yeah,
I did.
open.
Okay,
No,
just
close it.
because I just said I heard it click and I saw it said open, but I never open until somebody's here. So. Oh.
Thanks again. I really appreciate it, man.
No problem. We know what not to let him play with anymore, right?
Yeah, don't worry. It's moving to a new home.
All righty.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of incredible, but drives me nuts.
All righty.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Lock Force. That's why y'all are awesome. But again, I probably would have ended up doing that if we would have not been live and the guy just came in and I wasn't, we weren't all here.
I was gonna literally give up on trying to pull the connectors. There was really no reason to, unless for sure it's dead. So I was probably about to give up on that task anyway. We do have one thing. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. We gotta finish up. We have to finish up. It's been a pretty good live, I guess, for we'll be back tomorrow when the kid's sister screws it up. I don't know. It's just, like I said, I didn't have much planned for today. Except for eating donuts. But I hope y'all had fun. I still got one left. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. We'll give it a shot though. What do y'all think about it? What kind of donuts do y'all like? Do y'all like the cake style donuts or the doughy style? This is the doughy style. Cake style being like, what's the name of that place? Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of donuts y'all like. Whether you like the cake style donuts or the doughy style donuts. Or none of the above. Ooh, did you see that bubble? Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. The doughy kind is the best. In my opinion. Smells like burnt donut. Oh, ow, yeah. It tastes like burnt donut. Cake donuts are fake donuts. You're right. It does have kind of a propane-y taste to it. Warning, do not cook donuts with a long pair of tweezers. Well, shit. Right there on the side of it. Damn, that was an expensive donut cooking adventure, isn't it? Ah, hey, Peter Zinner, hadn't seen you. I did say I was going to eat half a dozen donuts. Oh, that's just not the same. Nope. It doesn't taste, it's actually better. See what happened? Now I'm going to have to heat all my donuts with a propane torch. Or an oven. It's actually much better. No cold brew today. I mean, you use propane to cook food, right? It can't be that bad for you.
But you know what? I have successfully done one thing today, and that's eat half a dozen donuts. Oh, shit. $12 to eat donuts. Now, we just need a bigger tank up here, right? Anyway, this has been a very interesting Saturday morning live. Not really. Now I'm gonna get busy cleaning because I don't know why I have so much energy, but I do. Shipley's is awful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring the air fryer up here. Kim's like, throw it away, but might as well bring it up here. My tongue hurts. You successfully waited out a timer. That's right. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help, everybody, on that. Hot dogs. Y'all want hot dogs next week? We can cook us some hot dogs. I may have to go get more propane though. This thing's kind of, I can already tell. So I used to, in case you didn't know, a little fun fact about me is I used to fill up propane canisters at a survival camp. We had one of these, right? That was like this, multiplied by 5,000. Boop! Like a real deal big propane tank thing. My tongue's sore. And that was at a survival camp that I worked at for a while, for a couple of summers. And I would refill all the propane all the time. I got pretty dang good at it. So I can like literally, that's like one of my hidden talents, is to be able to lift up a propane tank and tell how empty it is. Even this small one, even though it's not a big propane tank, you know, even though it's a smaller one, I can tell that we're right here. We successfully used up about that much today cooking donuts. And that's just from lifting it as I've been filling, and I've filled up hundreds of them. We had hundreds of them out there. And also for my own personal use. I'd take my propane out there and fill it up because we did have to cycle it like it did. It does have to be used fairly regularly. Cycle it. $26 hot dogs. She said no to air fryer before you started opening flame to warm down. Exactly. I know. Why are you going to complain about an air fryer? After very many, you're going to be like the rest of us with donut around your belly. No, I think though, but you know, you eat donuts and like you get this energy. It's like I want to go jogging. I'll be right back. I'm going to go jogging and then we'll end the live. I think that's like one of those things that is kind of okay because you have so much energy that you're able to work it off. So in my personal opinion, the more donuts you eat, the more energy you have, the more you can burn that energy by doing stuff that you got to do, like organizing shelves and stuff. Right? Am I right? I'm right. I think I'm right. So many ideas, though. So many ideas. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Lowe's and see if we have any more of these canisters. I don't really want to bring one of my big. I don't really want to bring one of the big ones up here. But yeah, I think Kim's been wanting to go to what's the name of that redneck place? Tractor Supply. We've got a new one. And Kim wants a bigger one of these with one of those heat lamps on it to be able to plug into, one of the actual 5-gallon whatever propane tanks, and you got a heat lamp. She wants one of those, so maybe they'll have some of these too. I don't know. We'll see. But there are so many possibilities now. I mean, I hadn't had a good hot dog in a while. The thing with hot dogs, right? I got to eat all beef. I can't do those cheapy hot dogs. And if I eat certain food late at night, I don't make it through the night. We'll just leave it at that. Y'all know how that is. You know, there are certain foods that you can't eat late, otherwise you'll regret it. And hot dogs is one of them. And what happens is when you have one of those nights down the road, you don't eat hot dogs for a long time. So needless to say, I hadn't eaten hot dogs in a while. That's a great idea, though. It would make great. I don't like s'mores. I saw the s'mores recommendation. I don't like s'mores, so that's off there. In my humble opinion, graham crackers are fantastic. Chocolate is fantastic. Marshmallows are okay. You put them all together, and it's total crap. So s'mores won't be my thing. But the hot dogs sounds good. I think we could fully cook a hot dog up here, y'all, considering they're fully cooked. But I got to have the all beef kind, and yeah. So Tractor Supply, we're gonna buy the Coleman propane tanks for your torch. They're like half the price of the blue tanks. Yeah, that's what I was probably gonna do, is buy the Coleman ones. It's the same thing. It's just like shorter and fatter, right? Same like weight. Was this 14 ounces? I still need to find somebody with a not a flamethrower. But that'll work out in the meantime. About to walk into this orange store and buy screwdrivers. Yes! Go buy you a screwdriver! Anyway, where's the end screen? There it is. Hey, what the hell? What the hell are you doing like that for? You're supposed to be... Well, I hope y'all had a great day. Thank you for tuning in to Saturday Morning Live, Season 4, Episode 2. I had a wonderful time. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it's been a wonderful day. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. It's, I know a lot of y'all are like snowed in and like 8 degrees outside, so probably not a whole lot of fun stuff that you can do in weather like that, but I hope everybody stays safe, has a great weekend. I hope my tongue heals a little bit, because it is a little bit sore. Now I know to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, Elon was. I didn't want to spend $500 on one, though. I do have a friend that's got a Tesla, and he carries one in his trunk. It's just a matter of him coming down here. So hopefully one day I'll get him to let me borrow it. Get a flamethrower. I mean, you could probably make a flamethrower. Just get a long tube, like one of those grass things. I don't know. I want it to, I don't know, not a flamethrower. 8 below here. Well, y'all stay warm as you can, and just be careful out there, you know. Let's see, where's this thing? Ah, my tongue's still sore. Oh, look, that worked that time. That worked. Oh, that worked. Wow. Does this work? No, that doesn't work. I knew that wasn't going to work. Because it turned out, Harbor Freight has flamethrowers. Yeah. Just wands for yards, right? Kim will say no. I know she'll say no. She's no fun. Peanut butter cups and a thick piece of bacon. Wait a minute. What? Say what? Peanut butter cups and a thick piece of bacon. On top of graham crackers? You talking about on top of graham crackers? Bacon, Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm assuming graham crackers. That's a little in left field. I can kind of see that. Peanut butter s'mores. I can kind of see that. That's an idea. I don't know. As long as it doesn't have marshmallow in it, that'll be fine. The box appears to be up for grabs. I do not think anybody won bingo today, so that box will be voted on by me, and I'll probably involve the moderators later on by sending them a message in our secret moderator chat. maybe we'll all three vote on who gets it. Maybe I'll narrow it down to like 5, and then let Dang It Wes or Night Owl do a decision on that. I don't know yet, but no bingo winner. So the only way you would win is if I did there is a LPP ending. So I don't know. Somebody might have the LPP ending. It really just depends on if I do that or not. But we're not quite done yet. So anyway, going back to the main topic. What was I saying a minute ago? Y'all have a great weekend. It seems to be warming up here a little bit. We're spending a little bit more time with Frank and Grace. They're going back home Monday, or they're coming back here and then going back home. So we've only got them